Hey guys, it's Mike, the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling. I'm not gonna tell you what this video is about. My video today, I want to talk about the Bloodline storyline. I know I haven't said anything. I've been paying attention to them, but I really don't think. I think they have dropped the ball with them a little bit. I think they've dropped the ball on Bray Wyatt as well. That's kind of I'm gonna put this in one video so you guys can understand, because I'm thinking about both. I'm thinking about the faction and the superstar as well. Because here's the thing. Everybody on YouTube was thinking that it's fine, that it's cool. Yes, it's fine that the story has cooled down a bit, but it's going to be hot between next week and the following week, per se. Because now that we kind of have this thing going on, and now that we have this thing, and my brain is telling me that, here's the thing. Everybody says who in the Bloodline should have toppled Roman. It could have been Jay. The reason I'm saying Jay, because that was the whole story for Fastlane, was the fact is Jay good enough to be a single superstar, or should he be on his level as being a tag guy? And I kind of understand that, because in a sense, Roman and them never really fought. They never really had a fight. They kind of did their own thing. They kind of branched out. And I really believe that this stems from the fact that he should have beat him at Fastlane 2 years ago. And the problem is that he should have been the guy, and then it wasn't him. And then when he beat him again, the thing is, when they fought, he beat the crap out of him. And the thing is, if Jay topples him, he's not going to do it. He's been waiting to do it. And the thing is, I think they're going to wait till Roman loses the belts. Because if he loses the belt, right? Say if Cody Rhodes wins he's going to win at WrestleMania regardless. He wins. They got a whole storyline. He wins. That he's the destined guy to topple Roman. He wins. He becomes the de facto guy. Roman gets beat. They start to question Roman, because they got to be like, yo, Uso, you lost the titles, so you're not the chief anymore. I think somebody should take over. Then Sika's gonna start thinking about that. Jay's gonna start thinking about that. Jimmy's gonna start thinking like that, and everything that Sami Zayn has been doing, causing the rift and doing what he's doing with the Bloodline, because that's what I'm saying. They all lose the titles, right? They all lose their titles in one fell swoop, because if they all lose their titles, the Bloodline cracks. The foundation of the Bloodline cracks. They could regain them titles, but they're not really going to regain those titles, because in a strange sense, Cody could beat Roman and keep him beating him, because Roman, the thing is, he's never had an equal to fight him. Sami Zayn could have been that guy, and that could have been the guy to take down the Bloodline, but he's breaking them down with winning, because he'll just keep popping up. He can't find with the Usos. He'll keep popping up, and that's my thing. With the Bloodline rivalry, I think the storyline is going to end when Cody becomes the champion, and then if Rock decides to show up as a bonus and say, you know what, Usos, you got overconfidence. You had the belts. You've done it all. You had the belts. You took over. You believe you're the tribal chief, but The Rock is the tribal chief. Because Sikoa is he's just the right. Because let's just say if Rock shows up and Sika, Sikoa comes up and he leaves and he's like, yo, I was with y'all, but I was there to observe everything. I was there to observe. And then that puts him, he'd be like, yo, I can go to NXT, be my own guy, be my own chief at NXT. I could run the show down there while y'all do the main route. That's what it should have been like. Because the more I think about it, and the thing is with Bray Wyatt too, I think they have slowed down with Bray Wyatt, because Bray Wyatt is a peculiar superstar, a peculiar case. He's a peculiar case. He's peculiar. He's a peculiar case, because here's the thing. Sorry, because I'm saying peculiar a lot, but He's this peculiar case. He's a special case because he's kind of been in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And the thing is, I don't think he can keep up. Because the more that the talent comes in, and this is just what I'm saying, is that the only feud that he had was with LA Knight. That was the only feud to me. And I really feel like he hasn't really shown us anything. He hasn't really done anything. He hasn't really shown us how crazy he can be. Maybe he's waiting to see Cody. Maybe they're going to put something with him and Cody together. Because that's what I would have done. Because to beat Cody, you have to come at his wife. You have to come at his family. But the only way to do that is that they have to have a crutch. See, and that's what I really believe. And this is what I'm saying, guys, is that they've been sitting there thinking about it. Everybody's been delivering on it. I think that the Bloodline angle is starting, not really losing steam. But the Bray Wyatt thing, he's losing steam because he doesn't have people. He doesn't have Braun Strowman. He doesn't have Braun Strowman. He doesn't have the guys that he had before. He doesn't have a Luke Harper. He doesn't even have a Eric Rowan. He doesn't have him, you know. So now, when he was the Wyatt family, when they were the Wyatt family, they were a force to be reckoned with. And now that Bray Wyatt's trying to be the Fiend, and they killed the Fiend, and now, what can he's trying to be the Eater? He's trying to be the God of all worlds. You know, I would call this like, he's trying to be Voodoo Bray. He's trying to be Mind Games Bray. He can't do it. He can't be Mind Games Bray if Uncle Howdy's there. Him and Uncle Howdy are these two, you know, evil men. They should be trying to get Schism, or the Schism and the Dryads, to be that new Wyatt, family, to be that new family. He can craft, and he could mold, and he could get Joe Gacy, and he could mold him. See, that's what they should have did with Joe Gacy. That's what they should have did with Joe Gacy and the Schism, and did something with them. And got Harlan involved, because he was a big dude. Harlan was a big dude. They could have got something with him. Joe Gacy's that guy. And Joe Gacy should have been that dude. They could have done something with Bray Wyatt when he came back, because that would have been a big thing. Because he could have been, you know, he's trying to play, is he the master of darkness kind of situation. And then now, Bray Wyatt's really kind of hanging by the wayside and kind of fucking not even doing anything. And I'm sorry, guys, for the language, but that's what I really feel like he's doing. He's not doing anything. He's kind of just hanging back for a reason. He's just hanging back. He's not really doing much. So I could say on the Bray Wyatt angle, he's kind of done. And this is what I said with WWE. And this is what I said to you guys a month ago when they were doing this. Because this is the thing I said. This is why I'm saying with Bray Wyatt and the Bloodline. Because the Bloodline, they're a good faction. I'm not going to say they're the worst. They're okay. You know? I'd rather Roman lose the titles because he's held them for so long. Because he's going to get dull. And that's what they're doing with AEW. Because that's my thought on that. But I'll make another video on that once I'm done. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.